Hello, you guys. Thank you for taking this moment to watch the Dare to Dream Network. Those of you that have been watching this network know that my goal here is to bring content that's going to bring you value, that's going to increase your life, that's going to help you to become a better person, better individual, um, whether mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. And so that is what I do here. I have never deemed myself to be a lifestyle expert and whatnot, but in this generation that we live in, it has become abundantly easy to fall into a category or into a box and so forth, with the content that you create and deliver on a regular basis. And so I'm no exempt. I'm not exempt from that. So I want to make clear it was not my intention to set out on this journey to be guru or whatever have you. But over the years of television, radio appearances, and so forth, I have garnered that. And seriously, that people value my opinion, people value my insight, and therefore, I created some videos earlier within the week that talked about wealth creation and creating. Matter of fact, it was breaking the cycle of broken. There were several others. If you follow my thread of videos that's entitled or subtitled "Think Like a Millionaire," usually I put my general title first, and then "Think Like a Millionaire" is in the middle. Excuse me, you guys. Um, if you follow my blogs and a playlist that has been formulated for any videos that fall into that category. And it's an easy way of staying connected and staying in touch with what's trending as I'm talking about different issues or matters of finance. And if if I could take this a step further, this is going to be steps that you could make, easy steps, things that you can do to make a passive income, and as quick as today, to be honest with you. The first that I would suggest is building an app. With today's type of technology, um, have you ever felt the need of, I wish that there was an easy way um, to locate an item that you want to buy, or I wish there was an app that provides me with certain types of information that you may be interested in? And I don't want to get all into the particulars of trying to describe a brand per se and an app and a product and what have you, because people tend to wrap their perceptions around the way that you provide information. So let's just say that there's something you're looking for, find it, and you have the savvy, you have the knowledge, and you have the know-how as to how to create apps. There's even some sites. You can start a blog. This is how you can take one little hobby, mesh it with something, and make it explosive, because now the average build it yourself websites offer app builders. So you can end up designing a website that turns into an app that provides people with the service that you've been looking for. So that's just a simple, quick tip without going into horrendous detail. The second that I strongly suggest is writing an ebook. Ebook ebooks almost require no effort. Almost. Ebooks are just simple. Go on Kindle, kdp.com, create a Kindle account, and we'll create a book cover. You can do it yourself on your computer. There's free apps. I mean, there's apps for everything in this generation, and that's why it was one of the first things that I suggested. You can find you a free ebook creator or something like that and use it, or you can pay one of these people on these sites like Fiverr, that will create a book cover for you for $5 or whatever. I mean, it doesn't get any better. $5 is better than no dollars, because I guarantee you in the first 30 days, you'll probably make $50 to $100 with your first ebook. Um, I can guarantee you that, because Kindle has a system that they use and that works. So I'm not going to get into the fray of all of that. If you want to know more about how to create ebooks and make money, then follow my series. I just started posting videos. I just started this whole process, and it's called the Kindle Millionaire Journey. Grow, make passive income, or turn this hobby of writing or something into an income for yourself, then please follow that series. The next podcast for sale. Create, design, create, and distribute your own podcast. If you are anyway connected with Apple or iTunes, then you already have a distributor, whether you're selling your content for free. I would encourage you to create both. Create free content that you put out on a consistent and regular basis, be it weekly or monthly or bi-weekly. Just be consistent, because it helps to build and drive your audience. And a second note to that is, you want to create content that you put out for sale or for download only. You revenue and create a pool of income that you can continue to perfect this thing that you're working on and make your podcast better, have better quality content, conversations with people that are in the industry doing the same thing that you're doing, or an area that you are, or your guests are experts. You can center content around that and create how-to content that's really, and I mean really, going to help people really answer questions. And this is why people will invest or buy into that type of material, because they want to improve, they want answers, and they want solutions to their issues. And those of you that follow my blog already know that I firmly believe that the way, or the road to creating wealth, is to create answers and solutions for people. So number 4 would be to create a training program. This falls in line with podcasts if you're creative enough to be able to do so. This is simple stuff that you can do from home. You know, truth be told, this session that we're doing on a live Google Live Hangouts could be turned into a podcast, could be turned into a training program, could in the future be a part of a video series that is a part of passive income creation. How easy that is. So take the hint. Create a program and sell it. Number 5 would be set up an e-commerce business. Now, Wix, I'm not a big fan of endorsing a lot of companies and websites and what have you, but Wix is a system people use to create their websites, and it's almost a fixture that you almost can't get away from, and active and so forth and so on. And so sites like Wix, you can use to create an e-commerce program. And then you have other mega sites that really make an impact, in my opinion, like Shopify, where people get on there and create things, and they learn how to mix their web store with social media such as YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and they learn how to create ads and that help push the sales of whatever product they're selling. And those are all good qualities, of course, to have, and abilities to be able to do so. In a nutshell, create an e-commerce website. And if you don't want to create your own website, partner with a system or a company that has already done so. This is not the first time you guys have heard of this, such as eBay, Amazon. And if you don't really trust those names, then go with an emerging company, a company that has just come out. There's always perks in doing so. But Amazon has always been number one for the past 20 years or more, has been number one. And therefore, I think there's something to that that you might want to get involved in. Six would be produce products that bring you royalties. The reason I said produce products rather than focusing on books, because people more commonly associate royalties with books. And that's all a matter of opinion based off the industry that they're in or what they've been exposed to. So how do you create or produce products that bring you royalties? You write books, you create music, or you create podcasts, or you design shows and content online, web series, or acting reels, or spoofs, whatever you want to call them. I promise you, I'm not probably using the proper terminology, but if you are an aspiring actor or of the arts or whatever, you can sell your content online for download. A poet, the way that you can really make a mark or take your name to the next place in the industry is to create I won't say podcasts, but mixtapes of your poetry, you reading your poetry in a creative way, doing videos and selling your content for a download. These are easy ways to make royalties. Music is another traditional scope of where people royalties or begin to understand what royalties are. And maybe you can sing, record a CD. And those of us that are watching this that are life coaches or spiritual teachers, preachers, whatever your vocation is, you can take your life's work as a teacher, a trainer, a minister or spiritual expert, or whatever put it this way, lifestyle expert. You can take whatever your calling is or your vocation is and turn it into something that is profitable to you by creating content that you can sell online. And as I explained earlier, you can use free content to drive and build your audience, and those things that are of high value, full of information from start to finish, that you can't do in a 30-minute podcast or in a 15-minute podcast, but you want to take a full hour to go into the depths, an hour or more, whatever you deem the time necessary to be, to explain a subject or topic, and then take it and sell it. So produce products that bring you royalties. Number 7 would be something simple. Start a YouTube channel. YouTube is by far not what it used to be and not what it was when I started. When I started, it was like the rat race. Everyone wanted to become a YouTube celebrity, YouTube star, make money on YouTube and so forth. And not much has really changed in that, but we all know that part of it is driven by how big your audience is on YouTube. Also, where you distribute your content. You can have, like myself, 2,000 subscribers, but reach hundreds of thousands of viewers every week by where you share your videos. And then the ads that stream is how you, not royalties, but you bring in income through the ads that are streamed on and next to your content. And another thing that people are doing on YouTube now is participating in networks. When they have grown their page to a certain level, they participate in networks that offer sponsorships, such as pay you money to talk about a product or a video or a movie or system or training or something that has come out for that. And then they also have some kind of system involved in certain networks where they pay you for talking about products or trying products and things of that nature. So YouTube has evolved. It's not what it used to be. There's more ways to make money on YouTube now, and it's a very easy passive income, especially if you stay consistent, create content that people have an interest in, things that they like. So that's that. Number 8 would be photography. You know, today's generation through Instagram and all of social media has become encrazed with the camera, whether if it's through video or through pictures or whatever. And if you could turn your phone, now I wouldn't go to the extreme of using my phone. If I'm going to use photography as a passive income money maker for myself, then I will go all out using these lights that got me in here sweating. I'm sweating, you guys, glistening, as I said in my last video. I love to use the lights because it adds value or quality to my videos, but this sweating has got to go, like for real. So I would say taking something such as photography, using it as a passive income moneymaker for yourself is always a good thing. Using your weekends to book aspiring models, so forth. And with today's technology, as I said, apps and all these other things are easy things where it's almost cost you no money or even very little money, where you can use apps to edit, you know, watermark them so that you have your company name and logo on them, etc. These are very easy things to do, very easy steps to do, and you can turn a hobby or something that you already have the equipment for. Maybe it's not even a hobby. Maybe it's not even an interest of yours, but you happen to have a couple of cameras or a camera that is of good quality that you could use to do this. Number 9, paid product reviews. I touched on this briefly with the YouTube thing because it is a part of the YouTube culture, but it doesn't stop anyone, a person who can create product review videos for a particular product and be paid for it. You can do that through your own website. You can do that through creating a brand page on Facebook or whatever social media network that you're on, and you can offer that as a product or service in a creative way by sharing it as an ad in your podcasting content or in your video content that you create for YouTube. Just make the money. Number 10, and this is my last tip, and I'm so thankful for you guys for watching, for listening, and also please share this after it's done. Number 10 would be, it's an easy way to make money in today's generation when you have developed a wealth of information and become an authority on an expert. It could be weight loss. It could be body training as a fitness individual. It could be nutrition for people who are into the whole eating healthy and learning how to cook meals that are healthy but flavorful. And in the African American community or minority community, that is a wide range topic of popularity, is learning how to take all of the cultural foods that we enjoy eating and making them more healthy. Just quick ideas and thoughts that you can use into becoming a consultant. And then if you really are serious or you really choose to take this as a step, you'll quickly see how some of these other things that I named will become steps that you take in creating your passive income or turning your idea into a passive income. So, consultant. And if not a consultant, get formal training to be a life coach. What is an area that you're passionate about, that you like to talk about, you like to teach on, or something that drives you? Become an expert in that area, or get some training, at least a certificate or some type of training in that area, and provide it as a service to others. Is a quick way to make passive income. People pay for answers. That's what you will understand about being a consultant or a life coach. People pay for answers, and it's an easy way to make income in your life as a speaker, as an author, as a podcaster, blogger, YouTuber. I mean, there's so many ways that I can tell you that all of what we've talked about almost in this video all fits in to number 10. So that's what I have for you this evening. I want to thank you for watching. Please comment, please share, subscribe to this network, because we're going places. All right. Peace.